You ever get that feeling that you're just following a script? A script you never actually wrote yourself? Well, today we're going to talk about how to stop being just an actor in your own life and how to become the architect of your own mind. And this quote right here, this is the key that unlocks the whole thing. It's this idea that reality isn't some fixed, solid thing out there. Nope. We experience everything through a personal, totally invisible lens. And that lens? Well, that lens is made up of our beliefs. So that brings up a really important question, doesn't it? If your beliefs are writing your life story, who's the author? Was it you? Or did you kind of inherit that script from your family, from the culture around you, or maybe even from your own fears? And that leads us straight into our first big idea, this concept of an unseen script. Just think of it like the background programming that's running our lives, a lot of times without us even knowing it's there.
You know, for so many of us, this is just the default setting. We grow up, we absorb all these expectations and limitations from the world around us, and we just accept them as truth. We end up navigating our lives on autopilot, just reacting based on this code that's already been written for us, instead of consciously choosing our path.
Okay, so how does this script even work? Well, it basically functions as this incredibly powerful reality filter. It literally shapes everything you see and experience.
Think of it this way. If you put on a pair of blue-tinted sunglasses, the whole world is going to look blue, right? Your beliefs do the exact same thing. If you believe deep down that people can't be trusted, you're going to filter every single interaction through that lens. But what if you believe that opportunities are everywhere? Then a setback isn't a failure. It's just a lesson. See the difference? And look, this isn't just some feel-good, abstract idea. It is backed up by solid psychology. I mean, just look at the placebo effect. The simple belief that a sugar pill will heal you can trigger actual physical healing in the body. And the opposite is just as true. It's called the nocebo effect. Believing something will harm you can create real physical symptoms. It's incredible proof that your brain doesn't just respond to what's real. It responds to what you believe is real. So what this means is we really have to take a hard look at the kinds of beliefs that are running our internal software. I mean, look at the stuff on the left. I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed. Those are basically cages we build for ourselves with words. Now compare that to the beliefs on the right. Those aren't cages, they're keys. They open doors. They create new possibilities. The beliefs you choose to hold will either hold you back or they will propel you forward. It's that simple. But here is the amazing news. You are not stuck with the default script. Not at all. You can choose to become an architect. And this is where we make the shift from just passively having beliefs to actively designing your own personal philosophy. And hey, forget about dusty old philosophy books for a second. This is about a practical tool. Your personal philosophy is like your own custom-built operating system for life. It's the software you use to make decisions, to face challenges, and to define what a successful, happy life really means to you, not what somebody else tells you it should be. And it's so worth the effort, because having a personal philosophy gives you this internal compass. All of a sudden, your decisions get clearer because you know what truly matters to you. Setbacks don't completely knock you out because you have a framework for understanding them. You literally stop drifting and you start steering the ship. And that's really the fundamental shift here. We live in an age where we're drowning in information, but just having knowledge isn't the endgame. See, knowledge just asks, what should I know? It's about accumulating facts. Wisdom asks a much better question. How should I live? Designing your philosophy is the pursuit of wisdom. It's about actually applying what you know to build a better life. All right, so theory is great, but how do we actually start building this thing? Well, this next section is your toolkit. It's a super practical 3-step guide to start rewriting that internal script, like right now. It's a really simple process, but man, is it powerful. First, you just have to notice. Start paying attention to those thoughts that are always running on a loop in your head, especially when you feel stressed or you're facing a challenge. What's the story you're telling yourself? Second, you have to question it. Ask yourself, hey, who said that's true? Does this belief actually help me, or is it just holding me back? And third, you rewrite it. You consciously choose a new empowering belief, and you start living as if it's already true. So, here's your first assignment, your first blueprint. It's a really simple exercise you can do tonight. Just grab a piece of paper and write down 3 beliefs you hold about yourself. Could be anything. For each one, ask that critical question.
Does this serve me or does this limit me? Then, just pick one of those limiting beliefs and rewrite it into something that actually empowers you. That small act, that's the first brick you lay in redesigning your entire world. Because ultimately, it all comes down to this. The life you want to live, the person you want to become, that blueprint already exists. It's there. It's waiting. The only real question is, are you going to be the one to pick up the pen and draw it? The power is, and it always has been, yours.